CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code
Guys, the Chickens here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're bringing you everything that you need to win in Season 18. We're going to go over the tech tree a little bit. Now, some of you guys that are stuck off the beginning getting crying ears, just do whatever you can to just farm chests and get engines and get to heavies. That's going to be your quickest way out. If you can't get, or if you can get Rifleman, that's fine. Either of the two, depending on what you're closer to. Like if you spent your keys trying to get to heavies really quick and you ended up just stopping at boom mines, obviously get heavies. But if you're really far behind, get Rifleman. Just get something that's going to allow you to collect chests. That's been the biggest problem with this season, is a lot of people just getting stuck overall. So then moving forward from that until kind of where we're at now, I feel like this is a really big crossroads right here at 4 engines. Also, by the way, if you find these tips do help you out, make sure to use the code CHICKEN in the shop. I do appreciate it, and we do a giveaway every 2 months, $100 worth of free instant training just to you guys that are using the code CHICKEN. To enter, all you got to do is just use the code when you buy something. Let me know that you did in the comments on any video at any time. All right, so here's the biggest crossroad. Once we get to kind of 4-engine, Kavan, rocket launchers, troop health, it gets kind of tricky here. So we're gonna lay it all out for you. This is exactly what you need to do. Unless you're, way ahead of the game, you have tons of starting tech from last season. Say you finished like rank, I don't know, 24, 25, legendary. That's a different ballpark. At that point, yeah, you can rush to 4, go ahead, get the other stuff. But for the majority of people, it comes down to rockets, Kavan, or troop health. And the optimal path that has been kind of developing is to get boom cannons. Boom cannons are going to help kill heavies. They're going to help kill cryo bombers. That's a good defense to have. And we want to get troop health. That's the next biggest thing. I'm going to unlock that very soon. And it's going to help us for sure. So we only have 50% troop health this season, which means this is the only troop health tech node for the entire tech tree. So we have to get it, and it's actually pretty effective tech to get it now. When I say effective tech, what I mean is just if you're playing against someone that doesn't have troop health, and you're heavy rushing, for example, or you're using heavy cryos, heavy cryo bombers, then it puts you at a pretty distinct advantage. So that's something that you want to be doing. And then we'll probably grab Kavan and then go to 4 and then kind of work our way up from there. So in terms of attacks, here's how we want to be looking. I like to use cryo bombers. Now, the other attack is you can use, you can kind of split drop heavies. So you can drop 5 boats of heavies on this top left corner here. Just simply flare them up and around, go from this engine over here and then over to this engine over here. That's only really going to work if you have troop health, and if you have medkits, it's going to be even stronger. And then you put your 3 boats of heavies down here at the bottom, and you flare onto that bottom engine room as the other heavies are coming down around the corner. That's one way of doing it. I don't have all the tools to make that super viable, so here's how I'm doing it. Just straight 4-4 drop, heavy and cryo bombers, and it gets similar times, honestly. It depends on the base layout. One of the biggest mistakes that people make on defense is they put an engine room right about where you see where this white curved line comes from that screw or nut or bolt or whatever it is in front of the machine gun. People put stuff there. If anything is there from that line to that corner, it's touching that edge. The cryo bombers are actually able to hit it from where this giant purple warship trophy is. They're actually able to hit it and be in range of it, so they can clear that one on their way to going up to this last engine, and then you can simply flare on that last engine and go like that. Now, the reason I'm flaring right here as the troops are coming on this line is, for whatever reason, the way the troop AI works is they're going to hug the wall. So if I don't flare here, they're not going to stop at this mortar. They're actually going to come all the way around here, and by that point, they're essentially going to be destroyed because they're getting smoked with all the splash damage, and it's just really wonky the way that troop pathing works. So always flare them off the wall. Get them off the wall. Don't let them hug it. Don't let them walk around it. And then we're simply free clearing until we get an open spot to do the Hail Mary flare. So the Hail Mary flare is just simply, flare onto the engines at the end of the attack, so you don't waste time taking down defenses if you don't need to. Simple as that. And that's what's been able to kind of push us forward a little bit, so I hope that helps you guys out. Now we're going to try to make it work. We're going to try to make it work. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, on the landing, throw them out. Just throw your troops out as quick as you can. This base is going to be a little bit trickier because it's going to take us a little bit longer to get through. But I find this kind of free clear method works a little bit better because, you know, you're always taking the base down. It might not be superstar speeds, but at least it puts you in a good position to win every single time. And that's what's really important. So, yeah. All right, so we're going to move over from this way. Now, you see this bomber, it's working away on these defenses. I'm not going to flare them off the wall until I really need to. So what I'm going to do is flare them, you know, just right about here. I just got to get them off the wall and targeting defenses normally. And then at that point, they're fine. Then they can walk up, they can do their normal stuff, and we're going to be okay. I just don't want them hugging the wall the entire time because they're going to eat all of these boom mines. You see most bases, they're going to have boom mines stacked along the outside wall just in hopes that people don't know that and they kind of fall into that trap. So let's go ahead. Let's flare this first engine here. A little bit early, but I think we'll be okay. At 250, we want to be careful. I'm actually going to go really aggressive here and see if we can get this to work. I got a lot of GB. The only thing we're worried about is mines. That's really the only thing that, you know, that's the only thing that's going to stop us. So I can shock here, I can shock here again, and boom, we get that in 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So when you're doing your Hail Mary flare, as soon as the mines are out of the way, or you know that you can tank a few of them by walking over them, that's when you want to flare. So that put us in a great position to win. I don't know what this guy's doing. I guess he's done. He completely fizzled. That's what you want to look out for, is where the mines are, where the boom mines are, where the regular mines are. Without troop health, 2 regular mines will kill your bombers, and 1 boom mine is going to kill your heavies. Try to focus that camera in. Can we do it, chicken? I don't think so, but yeah. So that's going to be the biggest thing. That's going to be the biggest thing. We got to wait here for this battle to end. I don't know what's going on there. That was weird. I didn't see any troops down, but yeah, that's gonna be the biggest thing. Is just where the mines are. You got to be careful about that. Like I said, you know, it's gonna kill your heavies. It's gonna kill your bombers. It's gonna kill everything. And just make sure that you have enough gunboat energy left over to use your shock bombs on the splash damage or anything that's gonna be in range of the bombers. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. It's not a super, you know. Don't kill yourself overthinking it with everything. You don't need to. All right. So what we're gonna do here. Now, this base actually doesn't look that bad. What I don't like about it... Let's try something... Let's go even more aggressive than we did last time. What I don't like about this base is it has a lot of mines exactly where we don't want them. So what I'm going to do here is... I'm going to flare into this engine. And I think I'm just going to let... you know, whatever happens... He's got really low-level defenses. So I'm going to be able to actually walk through a lot of his defensive stuff while he's targeting the heavies. And then we're going to go this way. And I'm just simply going to walk. If I lose a couple bombers along the way, I think that's fine. I think that's a fair trade for the speed that we're going to be doing this at. Okay. So we're taking some hits from the mortar. We want to get out of range of that. And let's move up this way next. Just trying to avoid all those mines. I'm going to shock here first. I lost, you know, I lost a few more bombers than I would have liked. But we're doing okay in the heavy department, so that's looking fine. Let's make sure that we stay on target here, and we flare this way. I'm actually going to flare like this, because when I flare down, opponent has retreated. Okay, so I shouldn't have done that. All we need to do is clear spore defenses, but it might work. It might work. It's going to be really close. And then I wanted to flare down like this, and is it going to work? I don't know. Come on, heavy. Come on, heavy. Come on, heavy. Come on, heavy. Boom. There it is. There it is. So that was that was a little bit too aggressive, but hey, man, it ended up working out, so I'm cool with it. But yeah, that's essentially what you want to do in a nutshell. I mean, yeah. So we're doing pretty all right here, guys. We're doing pretty all right. So I hope that helps you guys out. And yeah. So the next chest, I'm going to get the troop health. That's going to allow the bombers to last a little bit longer, the heavies to eat more mines. It's just going to allow us to make this attack that much stronger and really help us out just a little bit more in what we're doing. And then, you know, once we get the troop health, I don't know, we'll look at Kavan. We'll see if that's the way to go. We'll definitely make a video on the next path. But if it's not Kavan, then it's going to be the 4 engines. And yeah, I don't think we're going rocket launchers just yet, because if you see here, we don't have defensive building damage for a long time, and rockets are not that. They're not that strong without the building damage attached to them. So yeah, they're also very expensive. You know, by the time you get them maxed out, you know, people are going to be way down here. So I would advise against going with rockets right now. That's something that we're going to come back and get, you know, once we're closer to 6 ERs. But for now, Troop Health, maybe Kavan, and then skip ahead to 4. Guys, I hope that helps you out. And make sure to subscribe to the channel for everything that is Season 18 in Warships. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but who cares? As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one. Guys, chicken out. Bear.